I don't know if you may recall, I had mentioned that one of my first jobs was with a local gentleman by the name of Red. But I was in his office one day, and a couple of very, very, very strong things he pointed out to me. I was sitting in front of his desk, and of course, keep in mind he was a president of a company, self-made man. He was a guy that quit school at, I think, 7 years old. Lived literally in the side of a hill from 7 years old till about 13. He was from Boston or outside the Boston area. Self-made man, but a man that I could never and will never, ever forget. I was in his office and I was sitting across from his desk and I'm talking to him and he said to me, he said, "Gabriel," I said, "What?" I said, "Is there something the matter?" I said, "What?" He said, "Is there something on my head?" I said, "What?" He said, "Is there something on my hair?" I said, "Why?" He said, "Well, your eyes are not focused on my eyes." I never really thought about that. But I will tell you this, I certainly thought about that after. He said, when you look at a man, you look at their eyes. If you have nothing to hide, which you shouldn't, if you're telling the truth, what do you have to worry about? Look them directly in the eyes and make sure they look you directly in the eyes. Again, a sign, he said, is if a guy doesn't look you in the eye, you might want to become a little bit weary or give you a pause for thought. I also, in that same meeting, had a watch on, which naturally you had to have for your appointments, and for some reason, it was around lunchtime, and I was looking at my watch. And he turned to me and he said, "Is there some place you have to go, Gabriel?" I said, "No." He said, "Why are you looking at your watch?" I said, "I really don't know." He said, "Well, if you really don't know, you got a very, very, very bad habit. It's telling me that what I am telling you or about to tell you is of no interest, and I seem to be taking quite a bit of your time. That doesn't make a man like me or any other person you're talking to feel good. So do me a favor." And of course, because of video and children may be listening, I will not tell you exactly what he said. But he said, basically, don't you ever, ever, ever let me see you look at your watch again. Funny. I was about 25, 26 years old. I never looked at my watch again, and I never not looked at a person square in the eyes. A couple of lessons you might want to think about. Are they important? They sound pretty trivial, kind of frivolous now, but think about them and really give thought. They may end up being extremely beneficial to you down the road.